Hi, my name's Andy Tong Dee. I'm a early blues enthusiast and historian living in Phuket in Thailand, and people sometimes see pictures of me in maybe in the newspaper or online or something with one of these, and they say, "What the hell is that?" And I say, "Well, it's a cigar box guitar." And they say, "Well, what's that?" So I tell them, I said, in about 1840 in America, they started putting cigars into small little boxes to sell. And the black American slaves at the time didn't have any money to buy guitars, so they used to make instruments out of anything they had lying around. So they get a cigar box for the resignator, they get a piece of wood or a broomstick or something for the neck, string a couple of wires down between two bolts and some nails to hold it all tight, and then they would just play these things and sing along to them. Very, very simple. Usually no frets. They played it maybe with a bottleneck, something like that, like slide guitar. So they started dying out because people later on started to get more money so they could buy guitars, which was a bit more versatile, shall we say, because these are very simple. Today there's something of a modern revival going on with these things, strangely enough. And somebody like Paul McCartney, for instance, plays one of these on his latest album on Cut Me Some Slack. Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top's got one. And Samantha Fish, Moreland and Arbuckle, C6 Steve play these all the time. There's a guy in America called Steve RV. Doesn't record, brilliant guitarist, cigar box guitarist. Why are these suddenly becoming popular after all these years? Well, I think it's because I'm a guitarist and I get a bit bored playing a six-string guitar. I've been doing it now for 40 years. And there's something about these things. It's a simpler form of music played on a simple instrument. And it has an appeal to it. It's, sort of making music simpler, perhaps more beautiful. If you want to get one of these, it's not difficult now. They're making them in China and shipping them into the USA, UK. You can buy them on Amazon. If you want to get one made up, there's luthiers who make them, and there's even one in Bangkok who's making these things. I've not met him yet. Let me tell you about my cigar box guitars. This one was made for me by a guy in Macclesfield, UK. And he's got a 180-year-old wardrobe, and he saws a bit off it every now and then to make a cigar box guitar, which he made for me out of 180-year-old mahogany. It's got a old radio switch as a selector switch between the two pickups, 1958 Fender pickup, and a cigar box pickup I bought on eBay with 4 poles for the 4 strings. It's got a bolt for a bridge, and 4 strings tuned CDCD, open tuning. Nice for sort of for blues and Appalachian style blues in minor key. It's good for that. A couple of tea strainers I bought in a local shop to stop stuff getting in the holes and messing up the electronics, which I can access through a little hatch at the back. 2 pickups, outputs, where they've gone, there they are. One for the pizza under the bridge for acoustic sound, and one for the electronic pickups. Only concession to modernity, I've snuck in a little digital tuner there to tune it up. And my other cigar box guitar, made by the same guy, has got an unusual pickup on it. It's a very early type of pickup design. It's a modern pickup, but to an old design. It's called a lipstick pickup, because they used to get a lipstick, and they used to get a bar magnet, wrap some copper wire around it, put it into one of these lipstick containers, run the 2 wires to an output, plug it into an amplifier, off you go. So very early type of pickup design, and they sound lovely, warm and wonderful. So all I'll say is, if you're interested, buy one of these things, start to learn to play it. Choose a tuning that you like. Plenty of stuff online to help you learn to play these things. And if you ever need to raise the action, you just go to Home Pro, buy a bigger nut and bolt. Thank you, and goodbye.